Hey Glum fam, what's poppin'? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another episode of our beginner's makeup tutorial. Today's look is a monochromatic blue. What do y'all think about it? Y'all see how crisp my line is? Oh my god, this new concealer has been working wonders. So, I've never ever used white eyeshadow before, but I feel like it's really appropriate for this look in particular because I'm going for like an ombre effect. This is also the first time that I've used this lip as well. It is a matte liquid lipstick, and it's like, I don't know, like a blue. I think it's called vanity or something like that. I don't know. I'll have it in the description below. We also topped it off with a little bit of glitter in our tear ducts and our lips as well. We have a little bit of glow. We have our glitter right here. You guys really can't see it, but trust me, it's there. Like, my camera's not doing it justice right now. Anyways, yes. I really like this look. Blue and pink are two colors that I cannot pull off just like by themselves, but this one was actually pretty cute. So we're gonna go ahead and jump to this look if you want to see how I created this look. Make sure you keep on watching, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel. That way you can support me. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hey fam, let's go ahead and jump into this look. Whoops. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with our Morphe Bronzed Bay palette, and we're starting off with the skin tone color Beach Crease. Now this color is gonna go underneath our brow bone because this will be one of our first transitional colors. Now that we have everything blended out, we're switching to the Afrique palette by Juvia's Place, and we're going for that true blue. Absolutely love this blue, like it's so great. And we're gonna start going ahead to put this in our crease area, but we're also gonna focus on blending the blue with that brown that we had, because it's very important that we have a really nice smooth transition between both of those colors. Apply a heavy saturation to the cut crease area and then blend out. So this is going to be a pretty simple eyeshadow base. So now we're going to go ahead and start to cut our crease with the Revolution Refine and Define Concealer. Apply a little bit of product, fine a line, sharpen the line. So now we're going to go ahead and jump to a different palette. This is our Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. And I am going to go ahead and start with the black. And this is going to go to the outside corners. We're going to go ahead and start working on fading that ombre cut crease. Now normally I start from the inside corners and I go to the outside. But since I'm starting with black, I don't want to I want to be careful about how much black I put on, so it's better to do the black first and then I could, you know, readjust everything on top of that versus doing the black last and then it being too much, you know? So now using that same palette, we're going to switch to a white. Now I have two whites down there. One is a warm white, the other is a cool white. I'm using the cool white. Cool means it has a little bit more of a bluish tinge to it. Now, when I'm using this white, I'm adding it to the inside corners. And I'm really making sure I'm just butting it up against the line that I created with that concealer and that I don't mix it with that blue, because that's something that we don't want to do. We want our cut crease line to be super sharp and to be high contrast. So now that we have our white, we're actually switching palettes again. An old time friend, the 88 color shimmer palette by BH Cosmetics, and this time we're going for like a shimmer aqua, because we're going from white to blue to black, and I need to find the in-between colors. So the shimmer aqua will act as a nice blend color between our white and the blue that we use. Now we're switching to a slightly darker shimmer blue, and again this is acting as a transitional color from our white to our shimmer blue to our blue that we have now to our darker blue to our black. So now we're switching to the star of the show. This is that true blue. Now this is a shimmer blue, but it's not as like shimmery as the other ones. This is closest to a matte, and this is going to be our last transition color. Now you're going to be adding this color. Basically you're overlaying it on top of the black. That way you don't have a harsh line. So we went from white to a aqua blue to a slightly darker blue to our blue and then to the black. Just to make sure our blue is strong enough, we went back to the Afrique palette and we went back to that true blue, and we're going to add this blue basically where we just had the last blue. It just wasn't as pigmented as I would like it to be. So I'm just doing this to make sure I have a smooth transition between all of my colors. So this is where my eyeshadow build is now. I'm pretty pleased with how everything looks. It's absolutely great. The transitions are amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes and I'll be right back. And we're back. We have our lashes. We have a little bit of glow. We have a little bit of blush as well. So now we're going to go ahead and finish the look. This time we're going in with a white pencil liner, and this is going to go underneath our waterline, and we do this just to make our eyes look a little bit bigger. Now I'm taking a brush that had some leftover product on it, and I'm just going to go underneath our bottom lash line just to bring everything around full circle. Now we're going to go ahead and start to do our highlight. This is the Kiss Professional's Shimmer palette. As you can see, this thing is like breaking and falling all over the place, but I have to keep using it. So we're going to apply it to our brow bone, to our nose, and we're going to add some glitter in our inner tear ducts this time. With a little bit of our base booster, we're going to put that in the tear duct, and then we're going to add the silver glitter on top of that. Now for our lips, we're going in with a liquid matte liquid lipstick by AOA Studios, and this is a super dark blue. Like, I absolutely love this blue. Like, it's freaking great. Like, I normally don't wear blue lipstick, but I felt like it was appropriate for this look, of course. After I added my last little bit of glow, I went ahead with that silver glitter and I just put that to the bottom of my lips just to, you know, give it some spunk. Now this is the finished look. What do you guys think about it? I think it's absolutely great. It's definitely the perfect look for any Christmas time thing. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.